Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my African Village TV, your guide to the hidden treasures of Africa. Now you're probably wondering, why is everybody suddenly talking about Benin? What's going on there? Well, in recent years, Benin has been undergoing massive positive changes under the leadership of President Patrice Talon. Before Talon took office in 2016, Benin was struggling with crumbling infrastructure across all the sectors in the country, plus the poor living conditions for many of its citizens. Before Patrice took power, Benin was in a dire situation despite having a functioning democracy. Most of the country lacked basic infrastructure and amenities that we take for granted in the West. Roads were in very poor condition, causing transport to be unreliable. Only around a quarter of the population had access to good roads. So why was a country with such potential in such a bad state? Well, one of the main reasons was intense corruption and mismanagement of government, natural and human resources over the years. However, President Patrice Talon, who came into power in 2016, has been determined to turn Benin's fortunes around. Talon himself is a very successful businessman who made a personal fortune before entering politics. He had a track record of being a successful entrepreneur. Leveraging his business experience and managerial expertise, Talon developed an ambitious national development plan for transforming infrastructure, education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. He vowed to turn Benin into a middle-class income country by 2025. That's just about a year from now, by delivering concrete socio-economic reforms and sustainable growth of 10% per year. Around $7.6 billion has already been committed to infrastructure upgrades across the country. Talon has taken a very systematic approach, ensuring even rural towns and villages see tangible improvements. Some of the major infrastructure projects include roads and highways. He also made sure that he improved water infrastructure. He built 5 regional water supply stations with pipelines, storage, and treatment. He restored reservoirs and pumping systems in PORT-NOVO and surrounding towns, aimed to achieve 80% potable water availability in urban areas and 60% in rural areas nationwide by 2025. He also ensured that he improved on internet and fiber optic backbone network. The results so far have seen steady GDP growth, greater foreign investment, business optimism, and increasing tax revenues, which have enabled the infrastructure projects without unsustainable debts. The impact of the rapid modernization over the last 5 years are clear to see as Benin emerges as one of the Africa's rising stars. Here is a quick overview of what life is like today. The upgraded highways and rural roads have completely transformed freedom of movement. Journeys are faster, safer, and more reliable. There's also been an explosion in number of cars, buses, and motorbikes evident on streets, including taxis. You know, we made a video last time about Lomé and COTONOU. When we went through the comments, I realized that a lot of Togolese people were laughing at the Beninese for not having enough taxis in the country. And I want to just seize this little time to inform anyone who used to know Cotonou or who used to know Benin Republic in the past to upgrade their knowledge with so much going on today. You can see taxis all over the country. Companies like Gozem, the Uber-like, Bolt-like taxi infrastructure. So it's not what you used to know before. Okay guys, so we continue to the digital connectivity. I already touched on internet, and when we also talk about housing and amenities, education and skills, healthcare, economic activity, and lastly, culture and tourism. In order to give you a visual look at some of the mega projects transforming the nation, be sure to check out our recent documentary covering the development achievements over the last 5 years. We'll link that in the description below for you. The scale of upgrades across airports, highways, bridges, hospitals, and power plants are truly impressive and massive, and that gives you a glimpse into Benin's future. Okay guys, I would love to chip in something here before we wrap up this video. The media often shows only one side of Africa. Things like wars, poverty, and hardship, diseases, all of that. But the truth is much more the opposite. Africa has places where healthcare and education are improving families' lives, where young innovators are building the future. So next time you hear stereotypes about Africa, you hear them calling us poor, you hear them calling us this or that, I want you to remember that it's not just one place. Over 2.5 billion resilient people are rising to overcome obstacles, unlock potentials, and change outdated mindset about this vibrant and beautiful continent. And at this juncture, we'd like to say huge thank you to His Excellency President TALON Patrice on behalf of the youth of Benin, the youth of West Africa and Africa at large. I want to extend our profound gratitude to you for being a leader that walks the talk. Your vision and commitment to unlocking the potential of our blessed nation through empowerment and sustainable development has already had an immeasurable impact on millions of lives. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's breakdown of the remarkable rise of Benin Republic and Africa. If you want to see more content exploring stories of progress in Africa, often overlooked, or digging up the treasures of Africa as we put it, remember to subscribe and click the notification bell here. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment below. See you in the next video. God bless you. Happy New Year. I love you guys. Bye for now.